It's closed facility.
Closed.
It's closed.
Since when?
A year? A little over a year.
No one can
Just-
come in here.
No.
I can't how do I deposit money to an inmate?
We're a facility.
Right here.
No, there's no one in it. There's no inmates here.
There's no inmates here.
Since a year?
What facility are you looking for?
We were looking for the Walpole one.
This is
the only Walpole?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's going on here now?
It's just this is front office being used as transportation. That's it.
They closed
That's been closed for over a year. Come on, step outside. I'll talk to you. Yeah, closed for over a year.
I didn't even know. You're wearing regular clothes. So
I'm a transportation officer.
Oh, okay.
We're just transportation.
So where they moved all the inmates to?
All over the state, depending on their classification.
Is there a specific reason why this was shut down?
I couldn't answer that question for you. Sorry.
Oh wow.
Can you just shut the camera off, please?
Well, we can't come inside. So.
Yeah.
Can you show us around a little bit? No.
Nope.
All right.
All right, take care. I don't know how much I trust that. Because why would a superintendent be here for a prison facility when this is transportation?
This line. Can you search that up on your phone right now? This should be on the internet.
I don't think that you guys are supposed to be on property, just so you know.
Is this state property?
Yeah.
Oh, no, then we can be here. It's cool.
Oh, okay.
So I understand that. So the gentleman inside was telling us that there's no more prisoners here or whatever, but we're still going to go inside in the publicly accessible area because this is still funded by the state. So just want to give you the heads up.
Yeah, that's true.
You'll have to check in. If you could stand right here, I'll find out for you.
All right. Well, we already know, so we're going to go in regardless.
Step outside, please.
Why
Step outside. No questions. Can you please step outside? You are on private property. Please step outside.
This is private, or
It's private property. Step outside.
well, we're just trying to get some clarification.
Step outside.
I don't understand.
Yes.
Wait.
Is this absolutely closed?
Yes.
No business here.
No.
Okay.
So what are you guys doing here?
You cannot come in here.
All right, we'll leave, but what?
You guys need to step
Guys.
outside.
We're leaving, but I'm just wondering again.
Come on, step off the property. You gotta shut the camera off. There's no videotape on state property.
But this is state property.
This is state property.
Yeah, so we can come in
need
here.
permission. You need permission. You need permission. You gotta-
From
you
who?
gotta-
So we can get the
You
permission.
gotta call headquarters.
But why are you being so pushy?
I'm not. I'm just. You guys gotta go. You guys gotta get out. You guys.
Look, let's have a word.
Because I've explained it a few times.
Of course,
I
and
just not
we appreciate your
understanding.
explanation. And just one last thing.
Why is there so many employees here then? What are you guys doing here if it's closed?
We're just a transportation unit.
But if
we
it's
transport them around the state.
and that's fine.
Guys, you gotta go. Okay.
But if it's state property, we don't have to leave, man.
You do. You do.
So if it's closed, why is it open to the public?
It's not open to public.
So why do you keep the doors open?
It's not, so we can get in our office. So you guys gotta go. You gotta leave, please. All right, have a nice day, guys.
I appreciate
Guys.
you being nice and
Walk away
agree.
the same way you came off.
We have the right to be in this parking lot. Yes, we do.
You know, I think we should call the police.
We have the right to be in the parking lot. You too. But we have the right to be in the parking lot. If their building is closed indeed for the public, then
They're saying that
whatever.
this is only for transportation, and maybe it's true. I looked online, and it says that and it doesn't say that it's currently closed. It says in the next 2 years they're working on closing it down. So that maybe there is some truth. However, that's really shady. Like, it's funded by the state, but we still can't go in there. If you're not, like, what? That makes no sense. What are you guys doing in there that you guys don't want people in the publicly accessible? Yeah, highly suspicious. God knows what's really going on in there. And for the reasons why they're shutting this facility down. So I think more investigation on this place needs to be going on. So we're gonna probably stick around. How you doing, sir? How you doing, boss? Good, good.
We just called you guys. I don't know if they called.
Oh, you guys called us? Or?
I think we might have both called.
So we're calling because even though this is shut down, their lobby's still open, and we're working on a story about this facility, and they don't want us in their lobby. So we're just trying to get our 5-10 minutes in their lobby, working on our video, and be on our way.
Okay. It's mostly a follow-up story too. So it's yeah, we're just here on business. We just want to go in quickly, work on our story, and leave. We don't want any hard times. That's it. And we politely walked in earlier, and they were like, they were trying to tell us that this is private property. Yeah, he was, and we're nice guys. We're not, you know what I'm saying, but there was no need for that. He could just come into to the publicly accessible areas. We would have already been gone. No need had to be called, but this is what they wanted to do. So.
Do you have your name and badge number, by the way? So you agree, right?
I don't know how they do things.
You work for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Technically, yes. You're our savior. That's why we called you, bro. We wouldn't call somebody that wouldn't be able to help.
We have to call the guy who took an oath to uphold our right to do this in a public place. And if it's still receiving state funding and it's open, then we can only go to the publicly areas, and that's all we want to do and leave. That's
we don't want to go any restricted area.
Yeah, we're not.
Whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I could.
You could even come in there with us if you want, man.
No. I'm not. I'm completely separate from you guys.
No. That's where I disagree, sir. We are together in this.
Yeah, because they violated.
Police and the community we're a team here.
Yeah.
So
when our rights are violated, we call you guys the oath keepers. You swore an oath to the Constitution. This is our right to freedom of the press for a state-funded building, and
no matter
that's
what
it.
Their feelings are.
Yeah.
They may not like
their
it.
policy might say, hey, not today, but we're law-abiding citizens, not policy.
Absolutely.
So.
And before you go in there, that's another thing. We go to prisons all over the country, sir. So this is not. We didn't just wake up and wanted to come over. Well, in a way we did, but.
Hey man, get their side of the story. Do your job, man. Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
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 Hey, can I get your name real quick, just for the record? Officer Powers 148. Alright, cool. Well, we're doing the same thing here. We're both on the same thing. We're backing you up, and you should back us up. No problem.
So.
Anybody know the 8th Amendment? I bet you nobody knows it. Everybody gets this story, but nobody can tell me the 8th Amendment. Prove me wrong. What's going on? Alright, so...
What's the verdict, guy?
The state police are going to be coming. We're getting out of here, okay?
Sounds good.
What's going on, Murphy?
The state police are coming down. They'll give you your answers.
Okay.
So,
All right.
that's all I got for you, okay?
All right, man. Appreciate you. You have a good day.
Can somebody tell me what the 8th Amendment is? That's the way you guys see the public. I can imagine how you see the inmates. And the public.
So we're here working on a story, a follow-up story at the state prison in Walpole. And so Walpole PD arrived, and they were supposed to uphold the Constitution. They failed to do so, and they mentioned that the state police were on their way to give us an answer. Well, the prison decided to just go ahead and do whatever anyway, and decided to lock the door. So now we're gonna wait. We're gonna try to wait longer for state police. If state police doesn't arrive, we're gonna go to the Walpole PD, and we're gonna have them come down here, and they're gonna have them open the door for us. So that's the plan.
When you run into them.
So I guess the police lied. I guess we could just follow that guy over there because there's no, restricted access signs if they want to play that game.
question? Looks like doggy style is your favorite food. That is correct.
That's everyone's favorite.
No, but he's the one doing the doggy. See what he did?
No.
He got the car close over here on purpose. Good, how are you? Can we speak to the chief of police or whoever's in charge?
Yeah, get to the OIC. What's the regard?
We were just gonna call, we called you guys to come over to Walpole
Sure.
and
To uphold our rights, and basically
Officer Murphy lied to us.
the police department lied to us, and then our First Amendment, freedom of the press, was violated. So we're here on
The thing
official
is, he
business.
straight up lied to us. He didn't think we'd probably come over here and follow up on it. So,
You looking to file a complaint or just talk to the officer in charge?
Probably both.
Okay.
well, I want to go first with talking with somebody. Maybe you know, I'm a second chance person. You know,
Okay.
I'm not like you guys. You know what I'm saying? That you guys go and lock people up.
So I'm a nice guy too.
All right, good.
Good. So I'll get you the OIC first, okay?
Thank you.
No problem.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Rob Kilroy.
Chase, Allen Report. Deputy Chief, huh?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Sorry,
So,
what was your name?
Chase from the Allen
Chase.
Report.
How you doing?
I'm Enrique. Nice to meet
Enrique,
you.
nice to meet you guys. What's up?
So, we were working on a story at your Walpole State Prison.
Okay.
And we were well within our rights. We just want to work on a quick story.
Yep.
And the employees at the state facility were trying to tell us that it was private and we couldn't be here, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't make much sense when we get to brass tacks, but we called, I guess both parties called the Walpole PD. Walpole PD arrived. We told them, hey, we're working on a story. We just want to go into the publicly accessible area like we're supposed to, take our video, and be on our way. That's it. And typically we don't have an issue.
Yeah.
What was the officer's name?
So Officer Murphy told us that.
So yes, Officer Murphy was the first on scene. Very cordial, respectful at first. However, when he got the other side of the story, he came out and he said, hey, state police, they're on their way. They're going to handle this.
Okay.
We said, no problem. We
As
waited.
soon as he leaves, they shut down the whole
As soon
place.
as they leave, and about 2 minutes after they left and everything, the jail facility, the prison facility, they come outside, they start locking everything down.
Okay.
Across, so which means so basically our problem is that our First Amendment, freedom of the press, was violated. We couldn't do our job just now.
Okay,
The second
by
thing, by the local PD and by the prison facility.
Okay.
And then we were lied to by the officer saying
So the
that the
officer
state.
didn't violate our rights, but he failed to do his mission statement. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to preserve the quality of our,
And uphold the
of
law,
our
which you
rights.
guys swore an oath to the Constitution. You're supposed to protect our right to do this in a public place, just like we're doing here in the publicly
Okay.
accessible lobby.
Yep.
And this is all I wanted to do. This is all we needed to do for our story. In the other place,
Cover my-
sorry.
Okay, just to clarify real quick, we have nothing to do with the prison. We have no access there. We don't interact with those guys. Nothing. If they told you to do something, the employees of the Cedar Junction, we have nothing to do with that. Okay, so just to clarify.
Okay.
Like, if they didn't let you in the building to do whatever you're doing, that's on an entirely different agency.
But isn't it within your city limits? It's Walpole.
Yes, but it's a state facility. We don't have anything to do with that problem.
So you have
you
no
guys enforce
jurisdiction.
state law.
No jurisdiction. You mean?
Yes, right. We don't have anything, like, the state prison system is its own entity. We don't go there, we don't enforce anything up here.
I would disagree because you guys
Well, you can-
are this is in
That's-
within your city limits, regardless of how they want to put it. You personally, you are here to protect your city, so maybe you should fight that. This is your jurisdiction.
What? I'm not sure what you're...
That's your jurisdiction. So you guys should
We-
be the ones that go over there and.
Yeah, no, that's
And
not
if
how
you
it
guys
works.
can't handle it, then I guess the state police is called.
Handle, I don't understand what you're getting at.
The whole incident.
You want us to
We just want you guys he could have just let him know.
politely inform them that, hey, we just have the right to go in the publicly accessible lobby and
They
be
would
on our way.
listen to him.
That's it.
Right, but you understand that the state DOC is its own entity.
If you guys have nothing to do with that,
Yeah.
why didn't you tell them that when they called you?
Which is why we went up there and we briefly interacted with you guys and then we left, right? We didn't throw you off the property. We didn't interfere with you guys or anything.
Because we had the right to be there. That's why.
Right.
And so,
and that's
but,
why.
and that's why we're here, because you took an oath to the United States Constitution to uphold our First Amendment, regardless if the jurisdiction is wherever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's all. That's all it is. If you're saying next time we have to go to state police, we'll do that. But
the state police is an entirely different agency. When you're up there at the DOC, you're dealing with the DOC employees. That is an entirely different agency than the Walpole Police Department. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do for you in regards to my
Yeah.
Do you guys were the officers that arrived wearing body cam?
No, we don't have them.
Have you guys considered getting those for your officers? Because you see, right now it's my word against his word, or against my video against. So he gave us the impression to just kind of like stick around, but once he left, I'm sure he knew what happened and what was going on in there. He just left us there, believing that the police were actually coming, and they never showed up.
From what I understand, and I haven't actually spoken with the officer yet, is they went up there, spoke with you guys, right? Mm-hmm. Spoke with the employees at DOC, hashed out what was going on, and then we were on our way.
Did you guys contact the state police, or who gets to do that?
Because your officer said the state police was on the way, that they were called. So we don't know who called them, because if the prison called them, they locked their facility down.
I would assume it's
So
them.
if again, that's something you'd have to ask them. I don't know.
Well, we can't ask them. They won't let us inside their facility. We can't work on our story. Do you see the problem? Yes. So our constitutional right is being violated in your town, and that goes across the board.
But it's state property. It's state-owned property
and that's
within
tax.
the borders of Walpole.
Of course, and state property means it's our property, which means it's still protected under the First Amendment of the Constitution.
So you have an entirely different agency that you need to kind of rectify this problem with.
And they can't even spell Massachusetts correctly, man. You've seen that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He knows.
When you're dealing with the people that build a prison, and the big sign in front of it, it's spelling terribly the name of the state of Massachusetts.
No, the Massachusetts is spelled wrong. It's really it's very wild.
It's not just one letter.
It's very suspicious, man.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Check it out, man. Check it out. You there might be things going on in your town that right under your nose, because that place is sketchy, man.
It's state property within the town.
And they shut that down?
Why did they shut it down? That was a decision made well above my pay grade. Sorry, I don't know.
I hate that line.
Well, it goes back to the same thing. Entirely different entity. I have no information or input.
So they don't even run that information by you guys in that.
By me, no.
Oh, I'm surprised. Okay. I figured they'd keep local PD in the loop, like, hey, we're
I'm
closing this
sure
down.
people were in the loop, but me personally, I don't know what the decision-making process is up there. So, I'm sure they had their reasons.
All right, well, thank you for the information.
Yeah.
Guys, is there anything I can do for you in regards to...
So we're going to come back tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
And so,
we have nothing to deal with them. It's the state.
Yeah.
Now,
So
one last question before I leave.
Sure.
What's the Third Amendment?
What's the Third Amendment?
Yes, sir.
Off the top of my head, I can't tell you off the top of my head.
No quartering of soldiers in people's houses. On
I definitely would not have known that one.
Well, you have to, because you see, you took an oath to protect that. So that's our whole
Yeah,
point. People don't know the First Amendment, and most people say the First Amendment is freedom of speech, but there's more to it.
There is more to it.
They know about the Second Amendment, but nobody knows the Third.
Yeah, we're more well versed in the amendments that are more within my sphere of operation, such as the Fourth, Fifth, First.
Well,
quartering of soldiers.
But imagine soldiers came over here and started getting into people's property. Mm-hmm. It's your duty to stop that.
Yeah.
Because even if the state goes, because you can't just go, oh, that's another.
Regardless if it's
you can't do that in that situation.
And regardless if it's American soldiers or UN soldiers too,
Right,
but you uphold the Constitution.
Well, you have a great
now.
day.
I know the Third Amendment off the top of my head. If that happens, I'll.
Please, bro.
All right, guys.
Please, we're coming to. If that happens, we're coming to Walpole, because we know that you got us.
Also, shout out to Justin 22Q. He's a big subscriber of ours.
Okay, very good.
Yeah. Take care, man.
Take it easy.
Yes, sir.
forgot to ask them, why would they put the thin blue line